while my assistant reads his instruction manual, let's go do some weights, shall we? Right, so I've been to Zinc tyres this morning in Aylesbury, and he gave me scrap weights. So I've got 2.5 kilos. Now I can't use all of these, so I'm going to go through them like that one. I'm going to go through them and see what we end up with out of 2.5 kilos of this lot, random weights. Next, I like to use just a simple camping stove. It just has those in the side. One of those to help encourage it in the top. You put a few in. You got to try, remember you're going up to over 400 degrees centigrade, so you've got to have some good contact in there. Once you've got a pool in there, then you start adding the rest of the bits. So I've got 1.5 kilos out of that 2.5 kilo donation. I had 1.5 kilos of what I think is usable weights. The rest were thrown because they were iron or something else. I reckon I might get 1 kilo out of 1.5. It might be 800, we'll see. And then this, that was a practice mould that I did, so that's zinc. That weighs just about 1 kilo, which is far too heavy for this mould, these mould shapes. So but that was just a thing that I was trying anyway. That didn't work. Again, it didn't bloody work. But that I'm gonna lob that back into ingots as well, because it's no good in that shape. So let's get started. And it's as simple as that, and off we go. Now I'll let her get a bit of heat into the pan, and we'll catch up with it in a bit. Give it a bit of encouragement from the top. Be careful not to overheat it, because you can do that with this zinc. And plus you got a lot of rubbish on there as well. Look, you can see it glowing. But look at that, look, you can see it bubbling up and out now. Back in a minute. And eventually they should yield. Look, that will yield. You can take the crap off. Now I've got to pick all these bits off. That's not ready yet, that one. But this is how it goes, yeah. That one's ready. This is a nuisance, but it's free. Well, free for now. I don't know if he's going to start charging me. And I'm not wearing gloves, so I'm going to get some gloves on and carry on with this. That's all the weights melted. That's the dross left over. We'll get some weight on that in a minute, so I'll know how much I've got. Now I'm going to lower this casting into there, and it's going to take a while to melt. I don't even know if it's going to fit in there. No, it's not even going to fit in there like that. So let me put it this way round, and we'll let that melt. It's going to melt like Terminator. It's going to take a while because there's quite a lot of energy I've got to put in there. But we'll come back in a moment when it's a bit more melted. Right, we're ready. Let's pour some ingots. Oh, it's quite heavy. Right, I've preheated the moulds. Come on, I have to go a bit quicker than that. I'll do the last one. There we go, lovely jubbly. And that's got a lot of crap in that one, so I'm going to have to redo that one. But these ones, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. I love it. Really shiny and beautiful. Right, let them cool down. 1.65. So we had about a kilo, just under. So we've got about 650 grams from that wheel weight haul. So not too bad at all.